so that your own spirit can capture it. Say, there are some things I can't see until I bow. Somebody say it again. Say, there are some things I cannot see until I bow. I need you to get it one more time. There are some things I cannot see until I bow. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it, but there's a posture. There's a posture first. I'm trying to give you the secret to worship, and the secret to seeing is right here. Yes, Lord. You say, falling.
Falling on my knees, I bow down.
Come on, let's not just sing it, let's do it.
Falling on my knees,
Yes, God.
I bow down.
Lord, this is our posture before you tonight.
Falling on my knees,
Oh, God.
I bow down.
Lord, we thank you that you're moving in this place right now
Falling on
as we worship.
my knees,
Oh, God.
I bow down.
Internal and external posture matching.
Falling on my knees, I bow down.
Yes, God.
Falling on my knees,
Oh, God.
I bow down.
'Cause some things
Some things I
can't see
can't see until
I bow.
I bow.
There are some things
Some things
I can't see
can't see until
I bow.
I bow.
There are some things
Some things
I can't see.
can't see until
I need you to get it in your heart.
I bow.
It'll change your life forever if you get this. There's some things
Some things
I can't see
can't
until I bow.
until
God.
I
Say, I can see clearly now.
I can see clearly now.
Here on my knees.
Here on my knees,
I can see clearly now.
I can see clearly now.
Here on my knees.
Here on my knees,
I understand better now.
I understand better now.
Here on my knees.
On my knees,
I understand better now.
understand better now.
Here on my knees.
On my knees,
I understand better now.
understand better now. My knees.
Oh God, we give you honor. We give you glory for your presence in this room. 'Cause you are here. You are here now. Have your way as we bow down. You are here. You are here now. As we we bow. Here I am,
Drawn by your presence as I stand on holy ground. When you speak, everything changes.
we will never
We
be.
will never be the same.
'Cause you are here,
You are here.
you are here now.
You are here now.
Have your way
Have your way
as we bow down.
as we bow.
You are here,
You are here.
you are here now.
You are here now.
Have your way
Have your way
as we bow down.
as we bow down.
Lord, you hear
Lord, you
the
hear
cry of your people.
the cry of your people.
How we long for
We
more.
long for more of you.
And when you move, God,
Everything changes.
and we will never be the same.
Never be the same.
'Cause you are here,
You are here.
you are here now.
You are here now.
So we say,
Have your way
as we bow
as
down,
we bow down. You are here.
we can sense your presence
You
here.
are here.
So we say,
Have your way
as we bow
as
down,
we bow down. You are here.
oh God, you are here.
You are here.
So we say,
Have your way
as we bow
as
down,
we bow down. You are here.
you are here.
You are here.
We say,
Have your way
as we bow
as
down,
we bow.
take control, take control.
Here and now.
Before we sit down, this is the cry of our heart right here.
Take control. Here and now.
We're asking you, we're crying
Take
out.
control. Here and now.
This is the cry of our heart.
Take control. Here and now.
Hear the cry of the people.
Take control. Here and now.
'Cause we surrender all to
Take
you.
control. Here and now.
We surrender all.
Take
Yes, Lord.
control. Here and now.
Take control.
Take control. Here and
If you don't
now.
mind, would you lift your hands as we say to the Lord, you are here. You are here now. Have your way as we bow. You are here. You are here now. Have your way as we bow. Would you lift up your hands all over this room? The Lord himself is in this room as we worship him and we give him glory. Just before we hear the word of the Lord, would you begin to open up your mouth all over this room and give him the worship that he's worthy of? Let the nations know what worship to our God looks like and what worship to our God sounds like. Because there's no one worthy of praise but him. There's no one worthy of glory but him. Somebody open up your mouth in this room and let's give him glory. Open up your mouth in this room and give the Lord glory. Open up your mouth in this room and give the Lord glory. Yeah. He alone deserves it. Yes, Lord.
You got it locked to 95.9 W Big Station. W Big Station. Joe Biden surprised everybody last night in the Democratic presidential nomination. This is Undiluted News. Mikey Bones reporting. Former Vice President Joe Biden dominated across the South yesterday and scored a dramatic upset victory in Texas, while surprising in Minnesota and Massachusetts. He roared into contention in a Democratic presidential primary that increasingly looks like a two-way race between the former vice president and Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders. Biden ended the night with 9 wins and still locked in a tight race in Maine, another state he had ignored that could make 10. Sanders, meantime, will wait to see if the day's biggest prize, California, will allow him to catch or surpass Biden. And this now looks like a two-way street, and I'm happy that the people rejected Bloomberg, who is not a Democrat. He's just trying to buy his way in. And he's responsible for Donald Trump being president. A lot of people don't understand that. He spent millions on the Republican Party getting several senators, especially people like Lindsey Graham, elected. It is good that the people rejected him, because if he was the Democratic nominee, I might not have voted, and you know that when you don't vote, that would be a vote for the liar. Minister of Finance Dr. Nigel Clark has said the government has put in place contingencies in the event the coronavirus reaches Jamaica. Dr. Clark said there are sufficient reserves in the Bank of Jamaica to respond to the potential crisis. The finance minister was responding to a question from Member of Parliament for St. Andrew South Mark Golding on whether the 2020-21 estimate of expenditure now being reviewed by the Standing Finance Committee has provisions to respond to the likely impact of the virus on the Jamaican economy. Clark said the budget, which was tabled on February 11, was finalized before the full extent of the crisis was known. 2 Jamaica Defense Force soldiers were arrested in St. James on Monday night after they were reportedly found with an illegal firearm. The gun is said to belong to a licensed firearm holder who is overseas, and it's reported that about 9:30 p.m. explosions were heard coming from a property on Lamy Lane. The police later seized a Glock pistol with a magazine containing 1 round of ammunition. The firearm is said to belong to a relative of one of the soldiers who is abroad. A woman was arrested in connection with the seizure of a firearm on William Street in North Gully, Montego Bay, St. James yesterday. Reports are that a police operation was conducted at the woman's home about 1:45 p.m. and during a search of the resident, a Jimenez Arms pistol and 5.380 cartridge were found. The woman remains in police custody as the investigations continue. Her identity is being withheld at this time. Meanwhile, a policeman is now recovering from gunshot wounds after he was shot in the face during a confrontation with gunmen in St. James. The police report that the copper constable assigned to the St. James Division was patrolling a section of Barrettown on Monday morning in the parish when an armed confrontation erupted between the lawman and a band of gunmen. When the shooting ended, the cop was found to be suffering from gunshot wounds to his face. He was taken to the Connaught Regional Hospital where splinters and bullet fragments were removed from his face. It is not clear whether any of the gunmen was injured during the gun battle. And as you can see, it bad a yard when gunmen and police can trade gunshots them kind of way. Meanwhile, 2 men are in custody following a shootout with the police at the intersection of Marcus Garvey Drive and 4th Avenue in Kingston yesterday. About 5:30, the police were on patrol when they signaled 2 vehicles to stop. The drivers disobeyed and reportedly opened gunfire at the police, and this led to a shootout with the gunmen and a chase. One of the men was shot. He was treated at hospital and taken into police custody. A large quantity of compressed ganja was found in one of the vehicles. The incident led to a pileup of traffic on the Portmore Toll Road and the Mandela Highway. A man who was listed as Westmoreland's most wanted has pleaded guilty to 2 murders. Davian Brown, 27-year-old, otherwise known as Balti, pleaded guilty last week before the Westmoreland Circuit Court. Brown, who was the alleged leader of the Sterling Gang in Westmoreland, is to be sentenced today for the August 2017 murder of 23-year-old Ochilla Hall and the November 2017 killing of 40-year-old Gerald Anthony Denton. Hall, who was employed to a supermarket on Great George Street in Savlamar, was shot dead in front of his colleagues and shoppers right in the middle of the day. The attack was captured on surveillance cameras. Brown pleaded guilty to killing Denton on Lewis Street in Savlamar. He was placed on the most wanted list after he was linked to several murders and shootings in Westmoreland. And all we can hope is that he get about 299 years in jail. People's National Party spokesman on national security Fitz Jackson said the brazen murder of a businessman on Church Street in the busy sections of Montego Bay, St. James, where a state of emergency is in effect, is deeply troubling. This, he said, adds to the continued barefaced attack on citizens in the light of day despite the presence of this state of emergency. The PNP spokesman said another man was killed in a similar fashion last week in the Iron Shore community in St. James within the parameters of the SOE checkpoint. He said the crime was committed in close proximity to the venue where Jamaicans were hosting the Regional Energy Conference. Jackson noted that in February alone, 123 persons were murdered compared to 110 in January. He noted further that since the start of the year, some 233 Jamaicans had been killed compared to 209 last year, and that the SOE areas have seen some 125 murders since the start of this year. The St. James police have detained a second suspect in connection with Monday's robbery and double murder on King Street in Montego Bay. The suspect was picked up yesterday. The other suspect was held on Monday evening. Chinese businessman Kenneth Lee, 43, and one of his employees, 27-year-old Carl Reed, were killed in the attack. They were transporting money in a Toyota Hiace minibus when three men traveling in a car approached them and opened fire. The men stole the money. Another employee who was in the bus was also shot. Meanwhile, two people are dead following a knife and a gun attack on Sunday night in Green Acres in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Their 49-year-old retired nurse Sharon May Brown and 64-year-old Trevor Stewart, both from St. Teresa Road in the community. Miss Brown, who was stabbed, died shortly after the incident. Mr. Stewart died yesterday morning from a bullet wound, and it's reported that sometime after 9 o'clock Sunday night, residents heard screams for help. The victims were found about 7 o'clock Monday morning when Mr. Stewart was able to alert someone, and it's understood that Mr. Stewart had been escorting Miss Brown, who lived alone, to her house when the attack took place. Deputy Superintendent Leighton Blackstock, crime officer for the St. Catherine North Police Division, said no motive has been established for that killing. Meanwhile, a 29-year-old man was shot and killed by unknown assailants at Red Hills Road between 6 and 7:50 p.m. yesterday. That is Sean Thompson, unemployed, of 12 Hill View Terrace, Kingston 19. The Constant Spring CIB is investigating. And of course, you can see how much people are getting murdered. It's like unbelievable. A minimum of about 6 per day. You're listening to Undiluted News. We're going to take a pause. Come right back with sports.
I am determined to hold on to the end.
Yes, it's here. Bible Church of God, 1390 North Seacrest Boulevard, Boynton Beach, Florida, presents Gospel Blast 2020 with host Minister Jennifer Denton and co-host Sister Grace, featuring Minister Gerald Robinson,
Minister Bungie from WBIG Station,
Second Chance,
Sister Pat from Jamaica,
Merlin Everbless,
Sandra Brooks from Jamaica,
Anointed Dua,
Sister Pritz,
Seed Faith Ministry Live Band, and International Praise Team. Pre-sale tickets $40. Kids price $45. Kids 12 and under only $10. Tickets available at
Linden Nursing Services,
Curly's Restaurant,
Caribbean Teas,
Owen Sunshine Restaurant,
and Caribbean Choice.
For more info, please call us at 561-294-5454 or 561-667-1301 or 561-502-2020. Refreshment on sale. Come and be blessed.
Rock my soul. Won't you rock my soul?
Welcome back to the most informative broadcast anywhere on earth. The coronavirus is disrupting sports around the world With the Motor Grand Prix in Qatar and Thailand postponed, a host of football matches got put off to a later date as well, and increasing concerns surrounding the Tokyo Olympics later this year. The virus has already cast a long shadow over the start of the Motor Grand Prix season, with this Sunday's current racer, Qatar MotoGP, called off, followed by the March 22 race in Thailand. One of the early races in the Formula One season, the Shanghai Grand Prix on April 19, has already been postponed, although organizers said the season's open race in Australia on March 15 will go ahead as planned. And of course, yesterday we heard about several teams in Europe who have postponed their football games, and several competitions as well are being postponed. And this coronavirus is spreading very, very rapidly right across the world. Meanwhile, Andre Coley, the head coach of the Jamaica Scorpions, lamenting the batting implosion, which he believes was the main reason for their 7-wicket loss to Guyana Jaguars in the regional 4-day match. On Saturday, the Jaguars, powered by spinner Versamy Permal, took a career-best 15-wicket haul, completed the emphatic victory with a day to spare in the rain-affected 6th-round contest at the Trelawney Multipurpose Stadium. Coley said the Jaguars' 88-run first innings advantage proved invaluable for the visitors. The home team was on the back foot from the first innings, bowled out for a modest 216 after losing the toss and being asked to bat first. Jermaine Blackwood, who struck 59, was the lone batting light against slow-arm orthodox bowler Permal, who took 7 wickets for 59 runs. The Jaguars, led by left-hander Vishwal Singh, made 93, and Chandrapal Hemraj made 82, responded with 304. Pacer Markina Mindley and left-arm wrist spinner Dennis Bully both claimed 3 wickets for the Scorpions. After the Scorpions shot to 75 without loss, the Jaguars tightened the screw to have them dismissed for 111. Permal was again front and center, capturing 8 wickets for only 18 runs. Only skipper John Campbell, who made 66, made any meaningful contribution for the Scorpions. Chasing a small target, the Jaguars, reigning 5-time champion, got over the line at 24 for 3. Off-spinner Jamie Merchant accounted for the 3 wickets to fall. Meanwhile, West Indies captain Kieran Pollard has praised the West Indies' efforts despite losing the final one-day international on Sunday and suffered another embarrassing series of whitewash to Sri Lanka, but says consistency needs to become key in his side's approach. Bidding to avoid a clean sweep after losing the first 2 matches in Colombo and Hambantota, the West Indies failed to chase down a challenging 308 and slipped to a 6-run loss in a dramatic finish at the International Cricket Stadium. They needed 13 runs from the final over, and Fabian Allen, who struck a cameo 15-ball 37, hit a boundary off the first ball but perished off the very next delivery, leaving the run chase to fizzle out. The 6-year-old halfway tree primary student who was allegedly beaten by a physical education teacher, Jermaine Jones, has now filed a claim in the Supreme Court through his mother, Tanisha Walker. The attorney representing Walker, Andre Earl, confirmed the news yesterday, and this relates to an incident which occurred on the 8th of April last year at the Halfway Tree Primary School, said Earl. Earl also said that they had tried to settle out of court, but when that was not forthcoming, they had no choice but to take the case to the courts. The teacher, Jones, had pleaded guilty to the charge of child abuse last year and was fined $30,000 and ordered to do 1-year community service. Meanwhile, the first 2 rounds of the CONCACAF Women's Under-20 Championship serve up a few challenges for Jamaica's young reggae girls. Their quarterfinal appointment with host Dominican Republic is today, and it could be their most problematic at the stadium in San Cristobal. The encounter is scheduled for midday Jamaica time today, with Haiti and Guyana set to meet in the second game of the doubleheader at 3 p.m. Meanwhile, 2018 beaten finalists United States and Canada will lock horns in the 2 p.m. current racer at Olympico Felix Sanchez before reigning champions Mexico tackle Trinidad and Tobago at 5 p.m. And it is expected to be strictly business for all teams from here on in the tournament, and with that in mind, Jamaica's head coach Xavier Gilbert and his charges are now aiming to put their best foot forward in search of a historic qualifications to the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup. And of course, we expect Jamaica to win today and make it to the World Cup. NBA, the Miami Heat continues to win, win, and win. The Miami Heat nullified reigning MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo and stunned the NBA leading Milwaukee Bucks 105-89 on Monday. Antetokounmpo matched a season low with 13 points on 6 for 18 shooting as the Heat became the first team to beat the Bucks twice this term. The Bucks superstar, who also collected 15 rebounds, was limited to just 6 points in the first half in Miami. Eastern Conference rivals, the Heat, were led by Jay Crowder and Jimmy Butler's 18 points each, while Bam Adebayo added 14 points and 12 rebounds. And I have predicted that Miami will reach the finals this year, and I had said that at the beginning of this season. And of course, if you don't believe, just continue to watch them. A lot of scores were given to us over the past day. Utah Jazz beating the Cleveland Cavaliers 126-113. New York Knicks, although they are almost in last position, beat the Houston Rockets 125-123. Portland Trail Blazers 130, beating Orlando Magic, who only scored 107. Memphis Grizzlies 127 to Atlanta Hawks 88. Miami Heat 105 to Milwaukee Bucks 89. Chicago Bulls 109. Dallas Mavericks 107. Indiana Pacers 116. And the San Antonio Spurs 111. And that's going to be news and sports. My name is Mikey Bones. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Gone.
You're listening to South Florida's #1 community radio, 95.9 FM. 95.9 FM. W Big Station.
Praise God, I'm free. I've been set free by the grace of God. I am free. No more the path of sin I trod. I am free. The blood has cleansed every sinful stain. I am free. I'm free again. Satan led my soul astray from the straight and narrow way. But to Jesus I did pray. He heard my prayer, rescued me that very day. Praise God, I'm free. I've been set free by the grace of God. I am free. No more the path of sin I trod. I am free. The blood has cleansed every single stain. I am free. I'm free again. Praise God, I'm free. I've been set free by the grace of God. I am free. No more the path of sin I trod. I am free. The blood has cleansed every single stain. I'm free. I'm free again. Oh, what singing. Oh, what shouting on that happy morning.
I tell you, God is good all the time, all the time. My daddy is good. What a mighty God we serve. Did I tell that angel bow before him, heaven and earth adore him? What a mighty God we serve. Come on, people of God, like the program now, please. Listen, you guys know the routine and you don't do it. You come on and you don't press your like button and like the program. Listen, I'm not doing nothing else until I get some like. I need to get some like. All right? I'm not playing no music. I'm not doing anything else until I get some like. Go ahead and hit your like button and go ahead and like the program. All right? Yeah. Empress Garden, the other day, I sent a message to me talk about the gospel blast. I don't hear a pattern knock out of you. But I love you same way, woman of God. All right, Sister Catherine, present. Good evening to you. Sister Nerissa, how you doing? How you feeling? Mama T, how you doing? How you feeling, Mama? Sister Ione, how are you doing? Sister Ione, where's Janelle? Where's Janelle? Let me stop troubling you. Sister Veronica, good evening, good evening, good evening. Sister Marcia, good evening. How you feeling, Mama? All right, Sister Leonie, how you doing, Mama? Everything is okay? All righty. Sister Carol to the green, how are you doing? How are you doing? We serve a great God. Sister Maxine, how are you doing, Mama? Prophet Danny, Prophet. Brother Boji, say you, Brother Boji. Oh my God. Mr. Enter, you get to half an hour rest. Jesus, you act like a Christmas. Sister Rana Senior, good evening. Good evening. Sister Stacy Taylor, good evening. Anybody seen Sister Stacy Ferrara? I wonder if Sister Stacy knows she one of the first one to come online, come greet the people and all that. Mama Beth, how you doing? How you doing, Mama Beth? Yes. All right. God bless you all. God keep you all. God. What kind of vibes you now feel for this evening? Call me and tell me what kind of vibes. What kind of vibes you guys feel? Real quick. Real quick. Tell me what kind of vibes you feel. And come on, the people of God, like the program. Hit your thumbs up button and go ahead and like the program now, please. Una talk about it again. Go ahead and like the program. Sister Beth, go ahead and like the program because I don't see you like the program yet, Sister Beth. All right? Sister Beth said, why are you troubling to the bed about you? Why are you troubling me today? All right? Yeah. All right. Yeah, just let me know what kind of vibes you feel for this. Me feel like me want to go in that area, but depends on where what you guys need today, what kind of antidote you need for the sickness. You understand? The dancing sickness, what kind of antidote. I feel like I want to start off with this. This I want to start off with. Pray it, Brother Budgie. Pray it. Why, Grandma, you fast for the diary in the door. We can't believe you get Sister Janelle already. Oh, my God. Good evening to you, Sister Jen. Sister Jennifer. Mama Beth, I'm just messing with you, Mama. I tell ya.
Leaning on Jesus.
This is Brother Bunji, can I say?
I am leaning.
Yeah, man, me just a read.
Everlasting arms.
Come on, the people of God, how you doing? How you doing?
Leaning on Jesus.
Mr. What a mighty God we serve. Come on, the man. Come on, the man. Come on, the man. Come on, the man.
From all around. Leaning on Jesus. I'm leaning on Jesus. I am leaning on His everlasting arms. I am leaning on His everlasting arms. I am leaning on His everlasting arms. I am leaning on His everlasting arms.
All you mean, but you must have blessed. I'm a God, I'm a provider. All of the people. Me say me know, say me bless. Me say me know, say me bless. As long as Jesus, I feel me provide and me know. Say me bless. Me say me know, say me bless. Me say me know, say me bless. As long as Jesus, I feel me provide and me know. Say me bless. When I wake up in the morning, and I see the sun rising, you know me have to
Pleasant good evening. How you doing this evening?
Me say me blessed. Me say me no. Me say me blessed. Long as me have Jesus, me say me no. Me say me blessed. Hallelujah.
Sister Catherine,
Good evening.
you go hard pan them. Listen, listen, you flat them show, Sister Catherine. Because them no more Jamaican more than you. That me I tell you. You flat them show.
Hallelujah. Me hang out with the best, the VIP. Hallelujah.
Listen, any order not put in a VIP, come out of the club.
Yes, sir.
Any order not put in a VIP, come out of the club, because guess what? You understand who you are, you understand whose you are, and you understand who you belong to.
Yes,
And-
me say me no. Say me blessed. Hallelujah.
Yeah. me say, listen, when time you go out every you create history. The first woman of God who talked to God in a patois tongues.
Me say me Jamaican blood.
Trust me. That Jamaican blood there, me I tell you say, it turn up.
Turn up.
Turn up, mama.
Turn up.
Listen, it up like 7 Up. Okay? All right.
all you mean, but you must have blessed. I'm a God, I'm a provider. All of the people. Me say me know, say me bless. Me say
Sister Kerry, how you doing, mama? How you doing?
as long as Jesus, I feel me provide and me know. Say me bless. Me say me know, say me bless. Me say me know, say me bless. As long as Jesus, I feel me provide and me know. Say me bless.
Ay.
When I wake up in the morning,
I'm blessed.
and I see the sun rising,
blessed, blessed, blessed. Pleasant good evening. Good evening.
As long as Jesus, I feel me provide and me know. Say me blessed. Me blessed, me blessed, me blessed, blessed, blessed. Me say me know, say me blessed. Me blessed, me blessed, me blessed, blessed, blessed. Say me know, say me blessed. Me blessed, me blessed, me blessed, blessed, blessed. As long as Jesus, I feel me provide and me know. Say me blessed.
Pleasant good evening.
Good evening, Brother Bunji. Can you pull that one up for me?
Are you blessed?
I am blessed.
Are you
Always blessed.
Are you too blessed to be stressed?
I'm hoping so. I want to say so.
Are you too anointed to be disappointed?
Let me think about that one.
Turn up your radio. Brother Randy, I see you, Brother Randy. Mother love me, brother. Ay, 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 ay.
What are some people? Me say me know, say me blessed. Me say me know, say me blessed. As long as Jesus, I feel me provide and me know. Say me blessed. Me say me know, say me blessed. Me say me know, say me blessed. As long as Jesus, I feel me provide and me know. Say me blessed. When I wake up in the morning, and I see the sun rising, you know me have to thank him. Proud of people make we crown him. What a man full of blessings. Everybody make we crown him. From the east, west, north, and south, all about. Everybody jump and shout. Me say me know, say me blessed. Me say me know, say me blessed. As long as Jesus,
Hey, do me a favor now. Call your friend and tell your friend, say, Brother Bunji is all over the radio. Come on, man. Call them and say, listen, like the program now. Hit the like button and like the program now.
say me blessed. As long as Jesus, I feel me provide and me know. Say me blessed. When I wake up in the morning, and I see the sun rising, you know me have to thank him. Proud of people make we crown him. What a man full of blessings. Everybody make we crown him. From the east, west, north, and south, all about. Everybody jump and shout and say me know, say me blessed. Me say me know, say me blessed. As long as Jesus, I feel me provide and me know. Say me blessed. Me blessed, me blessed, me blessed, blessed, blessed. Me say me know, say me blessed. Me blessed, me blessed, me blessed, blessed, blessed. Me say me know, say me blessed. Me blessed, me blessed, me blessed, blessed, blessed. As long as Jesus, I feel me provide and me know. Say me blessed.
Sister Teresa.
Me blessed, blessed, blessed. Me say me know, say me blessed. Me blessed, me blessed, me blessed, blessed. Say me know, say me blessed. Me blessed, me blessed, me blessed, blessed.
Yeah, give thanks. Give thanks. Yeah, respect. Little more. Let's see what time you know. Yo, can't afford to late today to start.
Yo, chef.
Yo, how go, Murphy?
Your time.
All right, thanks, man. Later.
Boys and girls, we present to you
One that was born to lead. Out of Kingston, Jamaica. Help me welcome my friend, my brother, your minister, Shepherd!
What a day! 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 Oh. When Jesus come, and summer you can go home. Today, if you hear God's voice, do not harden your heart. Repent, for the coming of the Lord is near. Oh, what a day! What a day! Oh. When Jesus come, and summer you can go home. What a day! What a day! Oh. When Jesus come, and summer you can go home. Some a jump and a prance and a went up in a dance and a want give Jesus a chance. When Jesus come, and summer you can go home. Said it's all about the ice and your clothes are carry price and a why your father got vice. When Jesus come, and summer you can go home. Some girls are run down man pass from man to one, but the money are the motivation. So when Jesus come, and summer you can go home. Bad man from jungle of girls in a bungle, now he got word we say humble. When Jesus come, and summer you can go home. Oh, what a day! What a day! Oh. When Jesus come, and summer you can go home. Oh, what a day! What a day! Oh. When Jesus come, and summer you can go home. Like when Noah build the ark and the whole of them attack and I pass them dirty remark. When Jesus come, and summer you can go home. Like when the Red Sea part got children cross and the whole of your man them dead are. When Jesus come, and summer you can go home. Remember, lying lips is an abomination. When Jesus come, and summer you can go home. God a look on your heart and not your denomination. When Jesus come, and summer you can go home. Oh, what a day! 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 Oh. When Jesus come, and summer you can go home. What a day! What a day! Oh. When Jesus come, and summer you can go home. Today is the day of salvation. No heart in your heart when the Lord said, "Oh." When Jesus come, and summer you can go home. Enter through the narrow gate and not talk about wait, 'cause your life it could have soon done. When Jesus come, and summer you can go home. Catch this. Don't make the devil trick you and hypnotize you. When Jesus come, and summer you can go home. Him only come to kill, steal and destroy. No make him surprise you. When Jesus come, and summer you can go home. What a day! 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 Oh. When Jesus come, and summer you can go home. What a day! 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 Yeah, oh.
new day is coming. Hey, hey, you got to be prepared. You hear what me say? You hear what me say? Jesus Christ is near. The mighty man I I hear the mighty man. I hear the mighty man. I hear the mighty man. See the mighty man. He's the King of Kings. He's the Lord of Lords. Conquering lion from the tribe of Judah. Mighty man. He's the mighty man. I hear 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 the mighty man. I'm giving you a warning. Let me ask a new day. New day. New anointing. New message. New healing. New salvation. New day is coming. Christian, you got to be prepared. Jesus Christ is here. For the mighty man I call. Somebody wave something. Somebody wave now. Somebody wave. I hear the mighty man. I hear the mighty man. Behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me. I'm gonna pay every man according as he works. I hear the mighty man. 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 Giving you how they do. Rock my soul, soul of mine, soul of mine. Got to rock my soul. Rock my soul. Anybody know what I'm talking about tonight? Won't you rock my soul? Come on. Rock my soul. Who's the most favorite? Rock my soul. Who's the most favorite? Rock my soul. Who's the most favorite? Why won't you? Come on.
again. As we are careful to give you the honor, the glory, and the praise again. Amen. Here we go. My heart is hungry. My soul is dry, Lord. I am thirsting for the water of life. I beg you help me, Jesus, to make the last mile. I've come too far to turn back now. My heart is hungry. My soul is dry, Lord. I am thirsting for the water of life.
Oh my God.
Help me,
Help me, Jesus. Help me, Lord. Help me, Jesus. Help me, Lord. Sister Stacy, how you doing? Sister Stacy, why you late this evening? Why you late this evening, Sister Stacy? I'm gonna pull you up in human resources, all right? I say go. Oh my God, Sister Sarika. I say call your friend and tell your friend. What are you worried about? Who trouble you know?
He's coming again.
My God, my God, my God, my God. Do you believe that, people of God? Do you believe that? Oh my God, put on your dancing shoes. Sister Angela, come here, can get rich and switch, mama. Sister Angela, where to get rich and switch? All right.
We've got to hold it up until we die. We are soldiers in the army. We got to fight, although we have to die. We've got to hold up the blood-stained banner. We've got to hold it up until we die.
This goes out to the Christian soldiers and all the remnants in the home. If you out there,
Sister Lisa, Sister Jean, Sister Janet, Sister Angela Stacy, Sister Catherine, Sister Sarika.
No one else can help you but Jesus.
Sister Veronica, Sister Beverly, Sister Ivory Johnson.
Oh, it's raining.
Where?
All around.
How do you know that it's raining?
I can feel it. It's a latter rain. Ride on, Jesus. Please send more rain. Until we are wet, until we are so in the latter rain. Can you feel the latter day rain? It's raining all around me. I can feel.
Hey, one day, listen, I prayed for someone the other day. And she came back to me and said, the Lord said she must sow a seed. And today she turned back and called me and said, Brother Bunji, every single thing that you spoke in my life came through. Not some, everything came through. She said, I am so glad that I was obedient. And I said, all you have to do, you just have to have your spirit of discernment. You know when something is right from when it is wrong. When it is right,
Until we are wet, until we are soaked.
you just do it.
We are wet,
When it is wrong, you avoid it. What you mean? All right.
soak.
I tell you.
Soak. Wet. Soak. How you feel? How you feel? Tell me how you feel. 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 Wet up in Jesus. Wet up in the anointing. Wet up in Jesus. Wet. Soak. Wet. Soak.
I tell you, every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess. Oh my God. Come on, the people of God. Can I say big up to Carpet? My AMI family. Brother Chris to the Tucker, Sister Nadine to the Tucker, Sister Simona, Brother Steve, Brother John, Brother Morris, Sister Cheryl, Brother Curlew, Brother Vern, Mama Adina. Oh, you mean? I tell you something about my spirit?
My spirit, praise His name.
Hey, listen, people say I don't talk about this, and it's true. It's true. I need to talk about it. All right? You know, so this time is tax season, don't? So for the know anybody who need a car, you understand, here in South Florida, if you know anybody down here that needs a car, let them call Brother Bunji. All right? Yeah, you know that I get my cars through the auctions, all right? So if you know anybody down here that needs a car, and even if they're in New York and you want to buy a car down here and drive it up, or buy a car down here and ship it up, we can also do that too, all right? So anyone you know needs a car, yeah, you know, a tax season, and people upgrade, people who used to borrow, give back, and then get them on, all right? So anybody who needs a car, just let them call Brother Bunji. Brother B-U-N-G to the I to the E. Brother Bunji. Calm down, Brother Bunji. Calm down. Calm down, Brother Bunji. Calm down.
There's always somebody talking about me, but really I don't mind. They try to block and stop my progress most of the time. Enough when I'm hungry, that's enough. I've got Jesus, and that's enough, oh Lord, and that's enough. He saves me, that's enough. Keeps me, that's enough. Feeds me, that's enough. When I'm hungry, that's enough. I've got Jesus, and that's enough, oh Lord, and that's enough. There are so many times when I don't have a dime. But my Lord, my Savior, hear my plea. Come see about me. He's my holy Lord. When you put me down, Jesus, pick me up. Stay by my side when the going get rough. Take care of my enemy when they start to get enough. And that's enough, oh Lord, and that's enough. He saved me, that's enough. Keeps me, that's enough. Me, that's enough. When I'm hungry, that's enough. I've got Jesus, and that's enough, oh Lord, and that's enough. He saved me, that's enough. Feeds me, that's enough. Keeps me, that's enough. When I'm hungry, that's enough. I've got Jesus, and that's enough, oh Lord, and that's enough. Talking about the art regulator, great emancipator, Jesus is. They refuse me, scorn me, turn their backs on me. Jesus spread his loving arms around me. When you put me down, Jesus, pick me up. Stay by my side when the going get rough. Take care of my enemy when they start to get enough. And that's enough, oh Lord, and that's enough. He saves me, that's enough. Keeps me, that's enough. Feeds me, that's enough. When I'm hungry, that's enough. I've got Jesus, and that's enough, oh Lord, and that's enough. He saves me, that's enough. Keeps me, that's enough. Feeds me, that's enough. When I'm hungry, that's enough. I've got Jesus, and that's enough, oh Lord, and that's enough. And that's enough, oh Lord, and that's enough. And that's enough, oh Lord, and that's enough. And that's enough, oh Lord, and that's enough.
You want the heart regulator, great emancipator. Jesus, my all in all. You know why?
Stop and let me tell you what the Lord has done for me. Stop and let me tell you what the Lord has done for me. He healed my body, saved my soul, baptized me with the Holy Ghost. Stop and let me tell you what the Lord has done. Come on, testify to somebody tonight. Oh, near me. Oh, his arms will ever cheer me. I don't mind the persecution. If I could just make it in. Say if I could just make it in. If I could just make it in. If I could just make it in. That heavenly way, I know the Lord is ever near me. Oh, his arm will ever cheer me. I don't mind the persecution. I don't mind the persecution. I don't mind the persecution. Trouble in my way. Mind the persecution. You can talk about me. Mind the persecution. You can backbite me. Mind the persecution. I don't mind.
I have lived a life of sin in this world I'm living in. I have done forbidden things I shouldn't do. I asked a beggar along the way, could you tell me where to stay, where I could find real happiness and a love that's true? Across the bridge, there'll be no sorrow. Across the bridge, there'll be no pain. The sun will shine across the river, and you'll never be unhappy again. Praise His name. Put your hands together now. Oh, let's just praise His name. Follow the footsteps of the King. Do you hear the voices ring? They'll be singing out the glory of the land. Oh, River Jordan will be near. The sound of trumpets you will hear, and you'll be off to that special place never known to man. So across the bridge, there'll be no sorrow. Across the bridge, there'll be no pain. The sun will shine across the river, and you'll never be
Pastor Daly, how you doing, sir? Pleasant good evening to you, Pastor Daly. Sister Andrea, how you doing? Mama T, you enjoyed yourself this evening. Sister Teresa.
Keep it burning till the break of day. A little more oil in my lamp. Keep it burning.
Hello, man of God. This is Ariana from Jamaica. Me want you to go hard.
Song in a strange land. For the wicked carry us away, captivity required from us a song. How shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? Sing it all over. Got to sing it together. Got to sing it all of our heart be acceptable in thy sight, oh Lord. So let the words of our mouth and the meditation of our heart be acceptable in thy sight, oh Lord. A little more oil in my lamp, keep it burning.
A
little more oil in my lamp, keep it burning. Keep it burning till the break of day. A little more oil in my lamp, keep it burning.
It's happy birthday, it's happy birthday, it's happy birthday, it's happy. Hey, Mr. Me, pray me. Hey. It's happy birthday, it's happy birthday, it's happy birthday.
Keep burning till the break of day.
God is good all the time, my daddy is good. Come on. Hey.
If I have wings like a dove,
you better.
If I have wings like a dove,
you better.
I would fly away, and be at rest. If I have wings like a dove, if I have wings like a dove, I would fly away, and be at rest. If I have wings, I would fly. But since I have no wings, I'm gonna sing. If I have wings like a dove, if I have wings like a dove, I would fly away.
Pleasant good evening. Hello?
Boy, I enjoy it. I was down, but now I'm up. I enjoy it up to my teeth.
Where's the engine of... No, sir. Where's it? Yeah. Enjoy it up to your teeth.
I'm down there and I'm watching you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my.
You really did it this evening.
Let's have do it for this evening.
Yes, do it for me this evening.
Thank you
Do
very
it for
much.
me
God
this
bless you. God keep you and God cover you, all right?
Thank you, Ruben.
By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, and there we wept when we remembered Zion. For the wicked carry us away captivity, required from us a song. How shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? For the wicked carry us away captivity, required from us a song. How shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? Sing it all over. Got to sing it together. Got to sing it all over. Oh yeah. So let the world
time I talk about Jesus, Jesus' name so sweet. Every rock me rocked upon Jesus, Jesus' name so sweet. Fire, 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 fire fall on me. Yeah. Fire, 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 fire fall on me. On the day of Pentecost, fire fall on me. On the day of Pentecost, fire fall on me. I need to pour oil in my lamp, keep me burning. I need to pour oil in my lamp, I pray. I need to pour oil in my lamp, keep me burning. Oh, keep me burning to the break of day. My companion, fare thee well. I will not go with you to hell. I'm on my way to Canaan's land. I will not go with you. It's coming down, down, down. It's coming down. Hey! When the glory of the Lord is coming down. When the saints begin to pray, and the Lord shall have his way, and the glory of the Lord is coming down. Leave Babylon, leave Babylon, leave Babylon and come. Listen, don't mind your friend, they'll laugh you to scorn. So leave Babylon and come. Listen. By and by, church, when the morning comes, when all the saints of God had gathered home, we will tell the story how we overcome. We will understand it better by and by. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Oh, I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Listen, listen. Daniel saw the stone rolling down to Babylon. Daniel saw the stone rolling down to Babylon. Daniel saw the stone rolling down to Babylon. Daniel saw the stone.
Jesus, Jesus' name so sweet. Every talk we talk about Jesus, Jesus' name so sweet. Jesus' name so sweet. Emmanuel name so sweet. Jesus' name so sweet. Emmanuel name so sweet.
Every rock me rock up on Jesus. Sister Jennifer, call me back now, please, real quick. Sister Jennifer, call me back real quick.
We rock up on Jesus, Jesus' name so sweet.
Don't forget Gospel Blast 2020. Going down Saturday, March 21st. That's the 21st of this month.
Jesus' name so sweet.
All going down at 1390 West Seacrest Boulevard in Boynton Beach. That is the Gospel Blast. Yes, surely Brother Bunji will be there. Sister Jennifer will be there. Sister Pat straight out of Jamaica will be there. Second Chance will be there. Not to mention Sandra Brooks will be there. Sister Merlene. Oh God, Sister Pris will be there. Anointing dudes. That's dudes, right?
Awesome night, yeah.
And the Seed of Faith mission.
Seed faith, that's part of my church name, Seed faith.
Seed faith, Seed of Faith, no same thing. You understand? Same thing. All right, Seed faith.
Going good.
Eh?
Me in the office before I have the whole office before that, you know.
I saw it go, man. I saw it go. The thing turn up, the thing turn up.
Yeah, me like the energy there this evening. The energy good.
Yes. It's an awesome energy. Let me ask you a question. What you have in store for the people, them? You understand? Come here, say you sing up a tune too.
Let me tell you something. Me can't sing in me go can't chat. But let me tell you something. It's gonna be an awesome evening. It's a night where you're gonna come and praise and star down heaven. No corona, nothing can come against that. You understand? I want the people them worry about the corona. It's a, even though we have a car now, we have got a bunch in the house. We have all the pastors, the ministers of the house. Never just mash up Satan kingdom. It's gonna be a blast.
Well, when time we go in a church, nobody now keep me from going nowhere. So me listen, woman of God, me don't even want you mention that when they come on to Gospel Blast.
What I'm saying, Brother Bunji, we have a prayer. We have a prayer. Because remember, Matthew 10 they give us authority over all diseases, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying, a man like you, a woman like me, other ministers, other bishops in the house, whatever situation it is, we just gonna storm heaven. That's all I'm saying.
So we're gonna storm heaven like an heavener in the name of Jesus.
It's gonna be a blast.
People of God, from the east to the west to the north to the south, West Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, Miami. Oh God, me say for no one flying for this. Book on a ticket now. Book on a ticket now. Because this is going to be an awesome event. It goes down on the 21st of this month. And listen, me don't tell her already say. You understand? Me want to tear down the place. In the name of Jesus. Just oh my God, I'm telling the people of God.
You know, and give me all the vibes. If I say early, I mean like for all 3 o'clock, you know.
Really?
And give me some, give me some. We are talking about just carry your clothes and come. Yeah, man, just carry your clothes and come down early.
Well, make sure you book a hotel room close by. Book a hotel room close by. Yeah, book a hotel room close by, because we are coming. No, listen, me no want them nowhere that I'll chop. Me no want them nowhere. Let me stop. Then I'll jump on my friend. Anybody where God I use on my friend. God I use him to draw bad mind out of some people. But I'm telling you, Gospel Blast 2020 people of God. Saturday, March 21st. You understand? Doors open at 5 p.m. Showtime start at 6. You understand? At the Bible Church of God. That's 1390 North Seacrest Boulevard in Boynton Beach. Oh my God, I mean, I tell you, it's a place where you have to reach. Ticket is only $40. And listen, people of God, this week, by now on Friday, you understand, by Friday, I will have the ticket in hand. I'm going to start call out some name because we have to roll out and we have to support the woman of God. Anybody who support the radio, we have to go out and support them. All right? So it goes down, and we just want to have a wonderful time in Jesus' name. All right?
Yeah.
Hold the line for me, Pastor. Hold the line for me. Yeah. So God bless you, woman of God. God keep you and God cover you in Jesus' name. And Gospel Blast 2020, March 21st, with Dead Power Item.
Jesus' name so sweet, Emmanuel name so sweet. Jesus' name so sweet, Emmanuel name so sweet. Every talk we talk about Jesus, Jesus' name so sweet. Every talk we talk about Jesus, Jesus' name so sweet. Jesus' name so sweet, Emmanuel name so sweet. Jesus' name so sweet, Emmanuel name so sweet. Every rock we rock upon Jesus, Jesus' name so sweet. Every rock we rock upon Jesus, Jesus' name so sweet.
Hey, that is Bishop. I just talked to Bishop DJ Kime, said, Brother Bunji, do not pray with me. I want the people them in Bible study this evening. So what I'm gonna do, people of God, everybody, right? We're gonna do the transition right now. All right, is that okay? So as soon as you see it cut off, you just give it 2 seconds. No, give it a minute and come right back in. As soon as you see it cut off, you just give it a minute and just come right back in. Well, I'm look at everybody, Serika, Sister Yuna, Lana, you understand? Everybody, all right. May I watch everybody, and I want to see everybody come back in right now. So I'm going to cut off in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.